Friends, Coach John here. Glad to have you with us. So, this is behind the scenes at Follow the Heart tonight, our room, What Gets You Through the Sunday Scaries. So, you'll just hear my side unless you're in the Clubhouse room. Um, I will try to do a little play by play if I can. Meanwhile, uh, enjoy the show and reach out anytime if you have questions or want some more info. Someone's checking in right now. Trying to figure out some things. Sorry about the jiggling around. I thought I was on a stable surface, but I'm not. That's awesome. So it sounds like you're doing some experimenting like I was doing, or I was talking about and am doing earlier. So kudos to you for kind of figuring out your way and keeping a focus on what works. Way to go. That's awesome. Well, for me, I checked in a little bit about what I was grateful for, and just a little more on that. Trying to figure out my way. I'm in another mode of experimentation, doing some tweaking, seeing what I can do differently, and being able to play with some new toys. So that's fun. And moving forward with some things like playing with Canva and getting new logos, or doing a multicast live stream, which I figured out I'm doing right now. Chloe, we were talking about that earlier. So I've got my earbud in, and then so presenting on the live stream. So we're having fun with that. Alexander, any new developments you want to share? Like anything coming up that you want to promote, or let us know about? So we've got somebody from the Council for Human Development, so look them up. You might be interested in what they're offering. So he's got a new Instagram page here. Got co-createbetterworld.org. You might be interested in that as well. That's awesome. So I punched on the new Instagram per your cue. Looks really sharp. So did you drop the other one altogether, or are you maintaining multiple Instagrams? So hi everybody. Feel free to drop a chat if you're behind the scenes with me here on Clubhouse. Well, congratulations on all of that. Coaching for me is going pretty well. It's a continued process of, learning, practicing, right? So do what I do, learn from it, whether it's doing it here on Clubhouse or doing it on Instagram and so forth. So it's been great working with Chloe and everybody else who keeps showing up. And we've been working through some modules through my coffee club that I started. So that's been a great experience. We did journaling last month. We're doing mindful intentions this month. I've got different membership levels now. So keep adding to coachjohn.help, my website. And I'm also working on maybe doing a different version of the website. Continue to work with my mentor, Bryant Chambers. Continue to work with my group coaching that I get support from through Michelle Berry Franco. So yeah, I keep playing with those sorts of things to get help and support, as well as dish out help and support, playing with the different platforms I want to be on. Because started with just TikTok, then I added Clubhouse. Now I'm looking at, well, what can I do for other platforms like YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, Instagram. So playing with those things. So it's an ongoing process. And now with all those new toys, it's like, okay, well, where am I going to be when? What's my new schedule going to be? So I'm playing with that a little bit. How about you, Chloe? Did you want a chance to check in? So we're checking in. Glad you're here to listen in. Feel free to drop in questions in the chat or come over to Clubhouse. We're at Follow Your Heart, the club on Clubhouse. If you can't easily find us on Clubhouse, you can go to coachjohn.help. There's a link for our Clubhouse room. So I'm listening to someone check in right now. Big congratulations, Chloe. That's so cool. Congratulations. Glad to hear that went well for you. So we're still getting some check-in here. Hello, everybody. You're behind the scenes with me. So if you're just checking in, I am on Clubhouse right now in the Follow Your Heart Club. We have a topic tonight: what gets you through the Sunday Scaries? Good evening, friends. So this is behind the scenes. I'm on Clubhouse. If you want to join us on Clubhouse, hear all the conversation, you can go to coachjohn.help and look for our Clubhouse link, or otherwise go to Clubhouse and look for the Follow Your Heart Club. Right now, we're talking about what gets you through the Sunday Scaries. So you might not hear a lot from me. It depends on how the conversation's going, and you'll just hear my side of it. But glad you're here. That's somebody checking in, which is pretty cool. Dawn, how are you? So if you want to hear the full conversation, Dawn, jump over to Clubhouse. Otherwise, this is behind the scenes. Mama Ruiz, welcome. Glad to see you. Thanks for the likes, friends. Thanks, Chloe. And that was a great offer, Alexander. Yeah, just, for me, I'm continuing to just find out how I can best provide value and how I can uh, support the people I'm so supposed to support. So I'll keep supporting all of you that show up. And if you know of anybody else that feels uh, if you feel they would connect or benefit from what I do, that would be great for me. And Alexander, same offer. I'm on board to continue to support. So let me know. No problem, Don. No problem. In Time on Netflix. Anybody heard of that? Justin Timberlake's in it. Hi, everybody who's here. This is Behind the Scenes. I'm on Clubhouse. If you're interested, jump in and hear the full conversation. Jump in on Clubhouse. You can go to Coach John to help and look for our Clubhouse link. Otherwise, you'll hear my side of the conversation here. So I'm listening to someone check in. Someone's talking about a film on Netflix. Oh, I think I've seen this movie before. I think it's called In Time. I forget what he said already, but I think it's called In Time, and it's Justin Timberlake. Hey, Pure Imagination, good to see you here too. This is a cool description of the movie. The looking at aspects of time, looking at aspects of who has and who doesn't. He's doing a great job describing it. It's really great. Yeah, you all should join the room. This is fun. Hey there, friends. I'll be right with you. Alexander, that's a really cool description of the movie. I think I've seen it before, but please remind me of the title again. So this is behind the scenes of Clubhouse. If you're interested in joining us in Clubhouse, please do. Go to coachjohn.help and look for the Clubhouse link. Otherwise, you'll just hear my side of it. Yeah, I think I've seen that one before In Time on Netflix. I don't remember if I got to see it in the theater or not, but I'm pretty sure I did see it. And I loved how you described it. And I agree how interesting the movie is, how fascinating it is, the idea of looking at time, the different aspects of time, how we treat it, and also that whole discussion about the haves and the have-nots. So thank you for sharing that resource. That's makes me want to see it again. Thank you. So if you have any questions, put them in chat, and I'll be able to drop in between comments and so forth as best I can. Well, I'd love to drop in, if y'all don't mind, to this question of what gets you through the Sunday Scaries. And I don't know if you're familiar with that topic. I wasn't until somewhat recently. Well, I wasn't familiar with the term, but I was certainly familiar with the feeling of, getting to Sunday night, the last night before your work week starts, and getting anxious, getting that feeling of anxiety. So, wonder if any of you have any thoughts about that experience, whether you've had it, whether you think you've found something that works for you, or you've heard of something that works for other people, or maybe you're still trying to find your way with that. Love to hear your thoughts. And any of you, if you want to jump in the chat about Sunday Scaries and your experience with that, feel free. Love to hear from you. And I think I got a lag, so just in case, drop in if you have your on chat thoughts about Sunday Scaries, your experiences with them. Idea of not enjoying your J job. That makes sense. That's awesome, Alexander. I just want to at least quickly give CC a heads up or hello and a heads up about the topic. We jump right into what gets you through this, the topic of what gets you through the Sunday Scaries. So first, just kind of introducing the topic of that anxiety. Oh, I'm sorry, CC. I accidentally moved you to the audience trying to make you a moderator. So please do come back up. Yeah, I was just trying to reset the room for you a little bit. That we're introduced that it's that anxiety you get when you get to Sunday night or the last night before your work week starts, and wondering if you've experienced that before, if you've heard of anything that works for anybody or works for yourself. So that's where we're at. So Alexander just checked in about it. Either you or Chloe can go next. Feel free. And again, if anybody has some ideas about Sunday Scaries here, drop them in the chat. Yeah, we can hear you. Nothing that works. Don't want to go to work. Just try it going. Thank you, Cece. Any thoughts, Chloe? You want to jump in on that? Lots of stuff happening during the week. Oh, I'm glad you think so, Don. Thanks for the feedback. Ooh, remembering purpose helps. That's a good point. Thanks, Don. Yeah, it's good to know the feedback and how that's working for you. So thanks. Almost like a family setting there at work. Very cool. So if anybody has any experience with Sunday Scaries and or solutions for it, love to have you put it in chat. Made work home away from home. That sounds like a great idea. Oh, that's great, Don. Are you able to put in a headset or something? Is that why you can hear me better without the kids making too much noise? Now someone not looking forward to work is what someone's sharing. Finding what would you do for free if money wasn't a consideration. That's a good suggestion. That's cool, Don. I'm glad that's working. If ever you need to, we can have you just kind of hang in the background just a minute. Chloe, that's amazing. Great tips. Thank you, Charisma. Welcome. I love the Louise Hayes quote you have there. Very nice. We're talking about the Sunday Scaries, so just kind of checking in where everybody's been, or where everybody is with that, whether they've experienced it, whether they have any solutions. And I think Alexander and Cece had some similar themes there in terms of, the job just wasn't, or at least at times when the job wasn't very satisfactory. That's when the Sunday Scaries were maybe most present for them. And Chloe talked about some things like the job being very like the new job, she's looking forward to the new job, or being able to make the having a family environment at work was very helpful. So did you want more time to be able to check in, or does that give you enough to jump in on that question, Charisma? And Sean, welcome to the room. That's cool. So yeah, Don, if you ever need to come into Clubhouse, hear everything, but just not talk, just let me know. Sure. So the term itself, yeah, yep. So the term itself was new to me. I hadn't heard of it till lately, but it's the experience of it is getting to Sunday night or the last night of whatever your weekend is. If you're in a service industry, it might be Wednesday for you. But that idea of like, I don't want to go to work, or I'm anxious about work, or those sorts of things. So it's like for me, I work Monday through Friday at most of the jobs I've had in the last few years. And so it would be on Sunday night, a feeling of, I'm anxious about work tomorrow or this week. I don't want to go. Feeling anxiety, or maybe even feeling depressed about the work week. Does that help at all, Charisma? Sounds good, Don. So that helped explain it. Now it's like, how do we get through that? Don't really have an answer yet. At least that's what this person's sharing. Didn't really happen just once a week, is what someone shared. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate it. Even every day. Wow. Sounds good, Don. Have a good one. Glad you're here. Wave your wand, cure my anxiety. I love it. Good, Chloe. All right. Well, Charisma, I really appreciate that. We did a quick back. You go. No, you go. No, you go. So you didn't miss much. So Charisma, I think you nailed it. It's not necessarily one day a week. And it's not constrained to Sundays. I think it's just, and I don't even remember where the name came from. I heard about it from someone else. So I think you definitely hit it on the head with these different forms of anxiety that catch us sometimes with upcoming work. So, Maria, welcome to the room. We're talking about Sunday Scaries and what gets us through. And in brief, Sundays Scaries aren't limited to Sundays. It's more just this feeling of anxiety or dread going back to work that some of us have experienced at different times in our lives. Chloe, did you want to jump in there since you deferred to me? Give you a chance to go. Again, if you coming in midstream, go to Coach John at Hope, drop on our Clubhouse link, and you can get right into the room and hear both sides of the conversation. Sorry. So maybe wanting one aspect of a situation and not necessarily all of it. Makes sense. I love this part. This other part, I don't know. Makes sense. Resonates with you the most when you love what you do. I like that. It shows that someone loves what they do when they light up about it. Then get a compliment across the room here. It's nice. Yeah, needing to switch a job, that makes sense. Cheers, Alex. Cheers, Alexander. Great to see you. So glad things are going well for you, and hear about how things have been going in between. Seeing the new picks looking great. So sleep well, my friend. Hope to see you again soon. Sai, welcome to the room, and feel free to jump up on stage if you get to a point that you want to add something, and otherwise feel free to keep listening. Maria, welcome. Did you want to jump in on this topic at all, or at least just check in, let us know how you're doing? She might be. Hey, that's all right. Sounds great. Have a good dinner. Well, I think we hit on some key components of what causes them. I don't know that there's any one solution. I think paying attention and landing on the things that you all have talked about are key parts of it, right? What is going on for me with the Sunday Scaries? Am I not liking a certain aspect of the job? Is there some project or part of the job that I don't feel good about, comfortable with, ready for, any of those sorts of things? And so, what are the things that you can do to either make that aspect of the job better for yourself? Can you look at it in a different way? Can you ask for a trade? Can you ask to do less of it so you can do more of it as part of that trade or part of setting up something new? Ultimately, can you get a new job either within the company or with another company? Um, and if you can't change any of that, even if you can, what are some other things you can do to support yourself? Like, can you really get in great times on the weekends, so really let go of that and uh, loosen up for a while? Can you contact Maria and do some things about play to really have some fun, or someone else? Um, can you find the sorts of things in self care that really take care of you? And also, maybe are there some things you can do to get ahead? Like maybe, um, if let's say it's email, maybe you have the opportunity to do some extra email over the weekend to lower the number of emails in your inbox, or maybe you've got a team project and you do some advanced reading or advanced work on the weekend. So those are some of the things that I've worked on over the years to help myself with the Sunday Scaries. Hopefully some of that helps you a little bit. So I want to invite any final thoughts about that particular topic before we get ready to wind down. So let me know if that feedback helped you, those possibilities helped you, or if that triggers maybe a new solution for you, a new possibility for you. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Wear a clown nose or pigtails or funny ears. I love it. I hear it works. I hear it works good for Bumble profiles too, right? Oh, this is great. We talked about doing talked about doing funny profiles or videos for Bumble. That's a funny point. Are you about to start dating? Yes, it's hard because it's hard because it's dating. Period. I didn't want to blow up your flow, Chloe, but I had to throw in that Bumble reference. It was so apropos. So, do you have any more that you were sharing on your rhythm there? Reward system, changing your scenery on the weekend, even changing your scenery at work if you can. Sometimes it's something you haven't used for a while. I like that. A weekend getaway. That's great. That's awesome. Chloe, CC, welcome back. I had shared a couple things that I've used to try to help myself, and you maybe heard some of it, Chloe recapping plus adding her own. Um, things like if you can change jobs, or change an aspect of your job if you can, or see if you can change the balance of the job, or to take advantage of the weekend time to reset, recharge, reconnect with other people. Maria and Chloe added in things like your pigtails, wear your pigtails to work, or your clown noses, or all those sorts of things. So we were kind of reflecting about those tips to see if that helped anyone, see if anyone had their own things to add. So, Charisma, did you want to jump in next with anything that came to you? And even if there wasn't anything, that's fine too. The action of smiling and what that creates in your body and your brain. Nice. Your brain doesn't know, so it just triggers off your mouth smiling. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's like the in between until it works. That makes sense. Brilliant, Maria. Brilliant. That gives more credence to the fake it till you make it. Right. So it's not necessarily fake in this context. From what you explained, it's leading the way. Am I going to choose the sad path, or I'm going to choose the happy path? I want to end up happy, so I'm going to choose to smile until that triggers my brain to generate the rest that goes with it. So thank you, Maria. I appreciate it. Anybody else, Christmas, CC, or even Chloe, feel free to jump in. Laughter yoga, nice. Yeah, if you haven't checked out laughter yoga yet, I recommend it. It's definitely worth it. 11 minutes, wow. I'm sorry, did you say laugh for no reason for around 10 or 11 minutes? Wow, that was serious. Okay, with breaks. Not long breaks, with breaks. That's pretty incredible. I've certainly heard of laughing yoga. I've just not heard of anybody holding that pose for so long. So kudos to you for going in those rooms and everybody else that goes in with you. CC, I saw you on mic. I want to give you a chance to jump in as well. I'm sorry. Well, feel free to DM all of us if it comes to you later. Oh, anybody else with closing thought on that? And Chandler, welcome to the room. We're just kind of winding down what gets you through the Sunday Scaries. So glad to have you here and hope to see you again. Come to, like the room or go to Coach John to help. Coach John.help for more resources. Boy, it is definitely time to wind down. Anybody else have some closing thoughts either about the topic and or something that you have coming up? Like Charisma, I know you have a couple rooms. Chloe has a room. Maria always seems to have a fun project. CC, I know you've got some cool things on YouTube. So let us know what you have going on and your closing thoughts, and we'll start winding down. Laughter Yoga Club or Laughing Yoga Club here on Clubhouse. If you're looking for that, that's one place. So scheduling and Follow Your Heart Club coming up. So check us out on Clubhouse. Coach John to help get you one link or go direct to Clubhouse. Look for Follow Your Heart. That's awesome, Charisma. I appreciate that. Anybody else want to jump in? I appreciate it. I probably will keep at least one or two of the scrubs, and not sure yet about the butter. I guess it depends on how much I want to spread the joy in addition to the joy I'm already spreading with the scrubs. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But either way, I'm much appreciated. Glad the package arrived today. Enjoy your experimentation tonight. Looking forward to the videos and products that come out of it. Thanks, CC. You're welcome, everybody. Hope you're feeling better soon, Charisma. Yay, Coach Chloe doing the room tomorrow night. Looking forward to that. If anybody's able to make it, please come out and see. I'll I'm hoping to be here, but I've got an appointment for our dog, so I'm just not sure how long that's going to go. So hopefully I'll get to see you all afterwards. And welcome back, Sean. We're just closing down. So catch us tomorrow night. Coach Chloe will be running the room at 5:45 Eastern around self-care. Important topic, always appropriate, especially with things like we talked about tonight, getting through the Sunday Scaries. So self-care, an important part of that. So much love to all of you. Thanks for all you're doing. If you're in the coffee club, check out, just started yesterday. So check out the habits, the prompts to practice that habit. Drop a DM or drop something in the Facebook room if you need any help or support, or the IG chat. And we'll see you all soon. So I'll close the room down now on a count of 3, 2, and 1. Have a great night, friends. So that's a wrap on our room today. So Clubhouse, Follow Your Heart Club. If you go to Clubhouse, you can search for Follow Your Heart and look for that as a club. Or you can go to coachjohn.help on the web, pick up look for the link that has Follow Your Heart Club on Clubhouse. And there are other resources there for you as well. So I hope you had a good time listening in behind the scenes. Let me know what you thought of this format, or what you thought of this topic. If you prefer hearing all of the conversation, join us on Clubhouse. If you like this behind the scenes part, you can join us here, or I guess you could potentially do both. And also let us know what topics you'd like to hear about. So drop a DM, drop a comment here. So rooting for all of you, follow your heart to live your best life, to change the world. If you want to go deeper with the resources or working with me, please reach out for me as well. I've got things from a free call to a video on YouTube where you can take yourself through some things. Or if you want to go deeper, I've got deeper membership options or deeper options to work with me. So much love, rooting for all of you. Have a great night, friends. I appreciate you.